Hello everyone, my name's Designs Graphics. This is my first video, and I really wanted to make a tutorial that many people are in need of, because when I first started out doing graphics I didn't know how to do this, and so I looked up some guides and they were helpful, so I guess I'll make a guide for you guys. This is going to be a really quick, not really quick guide, but a very detailed guide on how to make simple yet cool 3D text, and it's going to be in Cinema 4D. And so if you don't have Cinema 4D, then I suggest you get it. You can buy it or you can get it cracked. So we're going to get it started. So I know that most of you guys aren't familiar with the Cinema 4D interface. It looks really complicated at the beginning, but once you get into it, it's really not at all. So what you're going to do is go up to MoGraph and go down to Text Object. Once you get your first text object, you can make it to anything you want to. I'm just going to make it design. Make sure I put this one at 80 depth. Hold down 1 and then just drag the screen over there and then zoom out, or do whatever. There's many ways you can change the view and stuff. You can zoom in by using your scrolling toggle thing. And if you hold down 1 and you can basically just like drag it around anywhere. 3, you have to hold down the 3 button and then you click on the mouse and then you just drag it the way you want it to go. You can also do it by holding down this button, and this button. I personally just hold down the 1, 2, and 3 just because it's easier. So make sure that this is 80 depth. I'm going to change the angle. Now you're going to want to go up to MoGraph and create another text object. Now text object .1 is going to be 40 depth. It's going to say the same thing. Okay. Now you're going to want to go down to here and you're going to click caps. Make sure the start and end are both fillet cap or fillet cap, however you want to pronounce it. Now the radius, you can either go to 10 for a bigger, more complex kind of thing, or you can go down to like 1 or 2, and I'm going to do 2 just for the sake of this video. You can always mess around with these radiuses. So now that you're there, you're going to want to make sure that text object .1 is clicked. You're going to change the view, like I just told you guys how. Make sure text object 1 is clicked. Click on this blue arrow and drag it right in the middle of this 80 depth text. So now it looks kind of like it's 3D. Now if you want to see what it would look like, you're going to want to click this little button. It's highlighted orange around, so you're going to want to click that, and then you will see that it's semi 3D. Now I'm going to add some color. So you're going to want to double click right down here, and this will come up. So now you're going to double click this, and this whole interface pops up. Click color, click this arrow, go to enhanced color table, and then you can basically click any color. I'm going to pick my theme colors just because I like that. You can fool around with all of these. Sometimes I put a glow. Make sure that you put out the outer strength down a little more because it's really strong. You can put some reflection. You can basically do anything. So now once this is done, you're going to want to drag it. Okay, before you drag it, you can either drag it up to these text objects, or you can just drag it directly onto the text. I'm going to do it both ways. So if you want the blue to be on the inside, see the inside right here? If you want it there, then you drag this blue onto text object .1, and now you see that it's a border. That's kind of an ugly color, but this is just for the sake of the video. And now we're going to add another color. So I'm going to use like a gray. It doesn't really matter because gray is on every one of them. So I'm going to add a gray. I'm going to add a tiny bit of luminance. And I'm going to put down the brightness a little. Okay. Now I'm going to click this, and that's what it would look like. Now you can mess around with the settings that I all showed you. You can change the depth a little. You can change the font. I'm going to change the font right now. So to change both of the fonts, you're going to want to hold down Control, not Command, but Control, and you're going to want to select both of these. So make sure these are both in white highlighted text, and then you can type in your text, design. I'll make it designs. Highlight this text right here, click font, and I'm going to go down to my favorite font that I downloaded. It's called Leaf. Now, that's basically my favorite font ever. Now click this to view it, and that's what it looks like. Now to insert the Photoshop, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down to this button right here, this movie kind of picture. It's right next to the orange one, so click that one. Make sure output, this little arrow, film/video, and go down to HDV/HDTV 720/29.97. This one right here, click that. Now you're good for output. Now click on the save button right here. Name the file to whatever you want. I'm going to make this tutorial. Make sure the format, don't forget this is the most important part. Make sure this is PNG, and make sure this alpha channel is clicked. Now you're basically done with all those settings. So click this button for rendering. This will render anything that you do in Cinema 4D. I know that people get confused by clicking file, save as, or export. Don't do any of that. That doesn't work. So what you're going to want to do is click on this button right here. That will render anything out. So you're going to click on this, show file in Explorer, and then you can drag it right here. Now you see that this is right here, and it's only the text, it's not anything else. Now to insert this into a Photoshop project, I'm just going to open up a really quick project. Okay. Now to insert it, you simply just open, and if it comes in a tab, you're basically going to just drag this tab over here so that it's two different windows. Click this little arrow button and drag the text right onto this one. Now you have this. So now I'm going to go to the background and change the background color to like a, just a green, or not green, a blue. So that's basically how to make 3D text. You can fool around with all those settings before. You can go back into the video and see some other stuff I did. And I will make a part 2 to this on how to rotate each individual letter. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like for my first video, please. It'll help me out a lot. Every like 50 or 100 subscribers, I'll make a graphic pack. So subscribe to me for that. And thank you for watching so much. And like the video. Thanks.